welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, Nina Hughes. How you doing, Nina?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really good. It's lovely to have you on.
Thanks.
Nice to see your smiley face.
I'm relaxing now.
Yeah. As I say, before we go into your career, what you've achieved and all the rest of it, you got two cracking boys, and that's probably the biggest fight you've got on your hands.
Definitely. Definitely. They are the hardest work out of everything.
Yeah, but they're worth every bit of it, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
What are their names?
Leo and Kaylin.
And how old are they? 6
and 4.
Oh, blimey, yeah, you really have got your work out.
You're still young.
Yeah, you really are punishing yourself, girl, I'll tell you. But no, it's lovely. And the thing is, they're going to be your driving force, aren't they, going forward?
Yeah, so. Definitely. Yeah, keep me going. Especially my older one's showing a little bit of interest in boxing as well at the moment.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he had his first boxing lesson on Wednesday. He suddenly wanted to go.
How did you feel before we start talking about you? Blimey, we'll talk about the kids, but how did you feel when he wanted to do it?
I was really happy that he wanted to do it. I don't want to push him into it, but yeah. If they want to do it, then because it's been a passion of mine for so long, I'll be happy for them to do it.
Yeah. So, yeah. He just remember, they're the ones that put you in a good care home. So make sure we make some money out of it. But no, Nina, let's have a chat about you. So, good amateur career, but where did it all begin for you? When, what age were you when you started?
I didn't start. I started late. I didn't start till I was like 26. I think I had my first fight. I started by going to a boxercise class with a friend, and then we ended up joining a kickboxing gym. But we only just did like the fitness training part, the circuits and stuff. And then I ended up joining a boxing gym just for the fitness. Still, I had no intention of wanting to box. And then as I was training, then I started sparring, and I got talked into it. They kept saying, "Oh, you should box," and I was thinking, "No, I'm too scared to." And then as I got more confident in the sparring, I thought, "Sod it, I'll give it a go once," and then won my first bout, and that was it. I was hooked after that.
Yeah, and you've certainly gone on and achieved some stuff along the way. We'll let you give sort of the breakdown. What was the sort of first thing you went into as an amateur then?
So I went into like the novices. So I won my first national title for novices within, I think, in the first 6 months. And then after 18 months of boxing, I think I got to the finals of the first elite ABAs after a year of boxing, and then I went for selections for the first ever female GB squad because it was only the first time female boxing was going to be in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And I went and surprisingly got selected because I was a relative novice and I'd been boxing 18 months. Then went on from there. Was on GB for a couple of years. Missed out to Nicola Adams. I just wasn't experienced enough. She was too experienced for me. And then I stopped boxing for 3 years after that.
Was that any particular reason, or just?
I think once I come off GB, I was just a bit like.
Felt a bit deflated, sort of thing.
Yeah, deflated and lost a bit of interest. So got married, had a kid, got really fat, and thought, right, I'm going to have one.
I love your honesty.
I thought, well, I'm going to make myself have one bout just to make myself lose the weight. And then I had that, and then I was hooked again, and then I've carried on from there.
So you just literally, you had your first child, got married. Obviously, you're blaming your husband for all of it, and then you literally just thought, give yourself the incentive basically to get fit again, sort of train and give yourself the pop. Yeah. And then you just got the bug again, basically.
Yeah, just got the bug again. So then when I got pregnant for the second time, I always knew I wanted to carry on after that. I was back in the gym 3 weeks after my second one because I knew I wanted to carry on.
Incredible.
So yeah.
How did your other half feel? Like you've just kind of given birth, and it's like,
yeah, he was really supportive. He's been really supportive throughout. So it's been good.
well, and that's major, isn't it? To have that support, and
Yeah.
that sort of foundation to sort of work from. That you've got that sort of person in your life.
Yeah, definitely. I need him to babysit when I go training.
That's what it is, isn't it? It's got nothing. It could be anyone. Just sit there. Nice. The truth's coming out. This isn't like truth hour, Nina. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot here. But yeah, like I was reeling off before we came on, 4 national championships, 2 times 3 nations champion, your English title, 3 times Haringey Box Cup champion as well. As we were saying, former Team GB. And I love how you said to me before we came on, it's just like, yeah, I've done all right. That's incredible.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it all along the way. It's been great, good experience. I mean, being on GB was a brilliant experience, getting to travel all around the world, boxing everywhere in all different countries. That was a good part of it.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And that's an important part these days, to be honest, because, a lot of people like to stick to home soil, don't they, as such?
Yeah.
Where, if you've been out boxing all over the place, what an experience to have when you hit the pro game, which is now next, isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, it's nice to see all the girls doing well as well. Because I was on the squad with Natasha Jonas, who's doing really well, Chantel Cameron, who's world champion, Savannah Marshall, who's world champion. We was all in the squad together, so it's good to see them all doing really well.
Yeah, and just, like we were saying, the ladies' game is incredible, isn't it, now? And it's flying, isn't it? There's never been so many eyes on women's boxing.
Yeah.
And Eddie Hearn, to his credit, has really elevated.
He's really ranked the game. He's done well promoting. Got the girls on the telly, on the big shows.
Who do you look forward to? Because there's obviously a lot of girls now just turning pro. You've got sort of is it Sandy Ryan? You've got a good friend of the show, Nicola Hopewell. She's now on the up. You've got a lot of girls now coming through, haven't you? And there's a real good mixture, isn't there?
It'll make it a lot more competitive, because obviously at the moment I think there's only some weights. There's a lot more competition than there is others, so it makes domestic level a lot more competitive now, because a lot more people are turning over.
Who in your eyes, Nina? I'm going to chuck this at you. Who in your eyes? I knew I said I wouldn't give you any complicated questions, but I won't. Who in your eyes is number 1?
What, out of all the girls?
Out of all the girls, who's number 1?
You got to say Katie Taylor has elevated women's boxing and got it where it was. So I'll say Katie Taylor.
Yeah. So.
No, Tasha's a good mate of mine, and she done so well against her.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I'd watch it again in a heartbeat. Brilliant fight.
Yeah, that was a brilliant fight. Brilliant fight.
Especially when you look back when Tasha went. Tasha fought. Oh god, it's gone out of my head now. Terry Harper, and what a fight that was during
both brilliant fights.
The Matchroom card in Eddie's back garden. Incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was incredible. Both brilliant fights. So yeah, it's good to see women's boxing on the rise. Yeah,
well, and as you say, you'll be joining the mix soon. As you say, you're
hopefully fingers crossed.
Well, you've got a few bits to get through, which I'm sure you'll be fine. But then we'll see you hitting the pro circuit.
Yeah, look forward to it.
No, honestly, Nina, you're so nice because you're so genuine, and you know, you just wish the best for people, and you know, it's nice to have someone that's, you know, got the 2 kids, still achieving so much, and the next goal is to now go and grab that. And I'll take my hat off to you. You know, I think takes a lot of guts as well.
Thanks. Yeah, I just thought, because I was looking at it and I was thinking, before I wasn't never sure whether to bother to turning pro or not. It wasn't really a big interest to me, and then just seeing how it is elevated now and seeing everyone turning pro, and I just thought, if I don't do it, I'll regret it. And I haven't got a long list, so it's either now or never. So I thought, I've got to give it a go.
Well, and you know, like we were saying, there's no, it's not based on your age or you know, your experience level. You know, experience to me is the key thing. You know, like we were saying, you can turn over to pro at 17, 18, and that's a hard graft because you're kind of jumping straight into the deep end where you fought your way through, got the recognition in the amateurs, and it's like, well, now this is the next step for me. So yeah, like you were saying, I know you're such a modest person. You're like, yeah, I've done all right. But I think you've done a tremendous job. You know, especially when you're talking about, you know, having your 2 kids, being fat. I
probably would have started if I didn't get fat after my first one. I might not carried on. I might not got back into it.
Yeah, that's the sort of you get up and go. But yeah, honestly, I wish you all the best, Nina, and hopefully you'll get some news soon. And keep in touch, won't you?
Yeah, we'll do.
Really,
thank you.
Love to watch your journey because I think you're such a lovely person, and I just wish you all the best.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all, and I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers. See you later.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Nina Hughes, 4 times national champion, 2 times 3 Nations champion, got the English title, 3 times Haringey Box Cup champion, former Team GB as well, a mother of the 2 boys with a really supportive husband. Yeah, she's gonna, you know, I can't wait to see her turn over to pro. I think she's going to be brilliant, and such a nice attitude, really lovely person. Yeah, wish her all the best. So good luck, Nina. Yeah, if you like what you've seen, go over to YouTube, type in JG's Fight Talk, check out the rest of the content. Yeah, there's some great stuff on there, other interviews, watch-alongs, our quick predict show with Enda and Nicola. And yeah, as I say, go over, hit that subscribe button. You've been watching JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.